Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing fish and tackle, fishing rods, and my Vexilars. I'm doing that today for ice fishing. My setup for ice fishing. This will be part 1. Part 2 will be my ice shack and my hand auger and the auger that I use, the big auger. And then I'll go from there. I'll hopefully be posting a fishing video this weekend. Well, ice fishing video this weekend. 2 videos, hopefully. One will be out with me and my stepdad, and one will be with me and a friend. Hopefully with the friend. If he's not feeling it, or if he is sick, or if something comes up, he won't be able to go, but it's worth it. We're hopefully going to be able to drive out on the truck. Yeah, so let's get into this. I'm going to show the rods off first. Some of them I need to fix the stuff on it because it's all messed up. Because rods are stupid and they're bad. But this is the first one I'm going to start with. It's a medium, I'm thinking, is what I had. Okay, it's HT Ice Master 25-inch medium to light. So I have a little Flash Champ from VMC on here, and it works good. I got a Northern on it this year. I've already went out once. I didn't record because it was too cold out for the cameras. Then I've got a ZF25 gear ratio 5:2:1 SoStar Ice runs. The whole 2-pound line is recommended for 160 yards, that's how many yards it holds of that. And then 4-pound line, it can hold 90 yards. I believe we have 4-pound line on here. It's not monofilament, it's braid. We like braid in the winter because it doesn't ravel up. We have it on our tip ups and that. But you can see the action on this. It's very good. It works very great. It's a great thing for your gloves, so you can jiggle it and you don't have any room for your glove to get in the way of the reel when you're fishing. Okay, that's the first one of the 5 that I have here. I have another one on the way that will get here tomorrow. This is a Camel one, and it works very good. I catch lots of perch on it. It's called the HT Fish Hunter. It's a 26-inch rod, medium. Then I have the HT, I believe it's HT. Yeah, HT Accurist ice fishing rod. Not rod, reel. And then it's Camel. It says one-way clutch. It works very good. I gotta set the drag on this thing. Okay, there we go. Better. Like I said, it's a medium. I have a perch talker on here with a drop chain single hook because the perch don't like the treble hooks. And this works better. Put a little red spike on the end of it and we catch a lot of perch and walleye. And these are all my jigging rods that I'm showing you. Okay, next up I have one that has a spring bobber on it, but I gotta fix it because spring bobbers are extremely quite hard with the way they work. And it's raveled up and everything, but the reel is very cold because it was out in my truck. There we go. Ooh. Okay, never mind. We're gonna have to take that all the way off. I will say the brand of the rod, but I have a forage jig on here. It's a HT. You can see I like HT a lot. We have, it's the HT Polar Neon Fire Neons, 24 inches, light. I usually use tungsten on it when I'm going for panfish, like perch. I don't really use it, but I mean it's a good dead stick rod with the forage jig. And then I use it for bluegill and that, and crappie. But I don't know why I had the spring bobber on this rod, but you can see it's very light. I believe it's HT, no, Shimano spool fill, and it's graphite construction. It's one of those bait runners where you can flick it and the fish can run, and they won't have any stress of anything pulling on them. And okay, I've got two more rods that I need to go through. One is another HT. It's a HT Neon Ice. It's not a fire. It's 24 medium yellow. And I have one of those Rapala Rippin'. I forgot what it's fully called. But it's one of those that has two hooks on the one on the back, one in the front, and then one underneath. It works great. No exceptions to it. It works very good.
Make sure you put it back on time.
It works very well. It's very good. Caught a lot of walleyes on it. I forgot the name. It's the HT Optimax. Optimax 101. Works very good. And then last, I have 3 of these rods, I believe. We have 3 of them, but the other 2 are out in the truck. I have to fix this one because it got broken. The rod, I'm guessing, is a custom. I don't know from where, because it does not say on it. It is heavy. Heavy or medium. It's one of the two. But it's got an Okuma Ecuador on here. Gear ratio is 4:1. It works very well. Drag set on it, good. Works very good. We usually put a treble hook in a with a treble hook with a weighted hooks above it. Not weighted, split shots above it. One usually to help it get down there. Those are my rods. They all work very well. Then we have bringing everything back to play now. Bringing the big things out. The things that help me very much catch fish are the Vexilar camera. Works very well. It's very durable. You can see in low light conditions since it's got a light on it. I've used it for 2 years, and it works good when you're out on ice where the fish are not really essentially pulling your bobber down. You can see them down there, but they won't pull it down because what they're sometimes doing is they're biting it, they're sucking it in, and then they're spitting it back out. And when they do that, you want to have the camera so as soon as they do that, you can hook them because that's straight live footage of what's going on down there. So you can see if you have walleye, northern, or perch down there, or crappie, or any other species that you're fishing for. It's good to have that in your shack. And then if you're looking for structure, another good useful item is the Vexilar. I've got the Vexilar FL8. It works very well for what I do. It has the Dave Gentz box. The Dave Gentz box, blue box, works very well. I've had no problems with the one that it comes in. So I don't know what to say. Works all good. There's nothing wrong with it. The clarity on the flasher is good. And then that brings me to my tackle, which I have. I don't know how much, but I feel like it's a lot. I feel like I just bought this last week, a Rapala slap wrap vertical jigging for some walleyes. Just still in the box. Same with the split shots that I showed you. I bought those this weekend. Okay, and then it's a Okoboji Fats ice fishing bag. It has two Plano, I believe, yeah. Two Plano boxes. It's the 3600 series. I believe in this one, I have on my tungsten, which I have teardrops. I have the maggot. I have slush bugs. I have the littlest tungsten jigs by Celsius. And I put these in one of the automatic fishermen's. It caught an 8-pound northern pike without bending that little hook that's on there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little hook. Works very well. And then I have my crappie jigs. I have a lot of white bucktail jigs, underblade, green ones, yellow ones, the orange with yellow tail slush bugs, and then I have the slush bug yellow with the yellow and green fritz, sparkly fritz or whatever it is on the end. They all work very good. I have some little tungsten plastics. I have a big slush bug. Right here, which is glow in the dark. This is another crappie magnet. It works very well. This is another slush bug, glow in the dark. And then that's about it in this box, except for my 2 bobbers that I have in there. That's that one. I have, this is my kind of terminal tackle box, plus my, bladed, like, my flash champs, and then my, I don't know what these are called. They're by Northland Tackle, I believe. They're like a bowling pin, essentially. Blade jigs. I have small ones, brass ones, lead ones, all kinds of them. Then I have these. jigs. I forgot what brand they were by. You can put like a little minnow on the end there and jig it vertically with a little blade underneath. And then I got my treble hooks, lots of them. I usually use these little red ones for chub fishing. But since I haven't been chub fishing since spring, I don't need them. And I have some little hooks for the drop chain. I'm gonna actually take this hook out and the split shot that I have here out for that one rod. So after this, I can prepare that rod. Okay, now I have coming up to my jigging box. A brand new buckshot that I bought this weekend is on my tip up, which is actually behind you guys. I'm gonna put my slab wrap in here. I have Northland tackle, I believe. Moxie minnow. It's one of those huge live forage blade baits. I haven't tried it out yet. I'll try it maybe this year. And then I have vertical jigging baits. This one, and then a perch colored. The perch colored is surprising because it brings in the perch, and then the perch end up biting at it. But then I have a daredevil in here for some hooked myself. For some northerns. Very sparkly. And then I have another forage jig in here. Same color as the one on that one rod. And then I have a forage minnow. And then another forage minnow. One's bigger, one's smaller, one's red, and one's the same color as the forage jig. Then I have 3 buckshots, different sizes. I have this color twice, but in 2 different sizes. And then I believe I have a pink or something on my tip up. I could look right here. Yeah, I have a pink, I believe, just like this one. Yep, just like this one. Pink buckshot, just like that. They will all work. Then these are they're all by Northland Tackle. Most of my tackles by Northland Tackle that I have in my ice fishing boxes. This is the spinning one. It has spinners on it. I've got 3 of them. I used to have a lot of stuff, but you gotta figure ice fishing. Catch a northern, oh, it goes bad. And then you saw those bowling pin ones, but these are with the treble hooks. They had the free hanging treble hooks. These are the hooks that are built in. Haven't tried them. I've got 2 of them. And then I've got these essentially buckshot. It's got wings on the side. It flutters down side to side and it spins and moves with those. Now I've got 2 of the same color. Now I've got a red one. I've got a green and red, yellowish one, blue and silver. And then I believe this one is pink. No, it is red. Wait. Those 2 are the same. Never mind. That red and yellowish and pink is the same. This is the red and black one. They all work very well. I just dropped this, which is alright, because it'll be coming out of its wrapper. And it will be coming out right now, going into the box. It's just like those, but it's very smaller for perch to eat. Silver with a black top, black dot, shad looking. I'm guessing works very well. I've talked to many people who've done good on them. And then I've got my perch talkers, bobber, and essentially everything box in here. I've got my bobber stops. Holy tons of bobber stops everywhere. They got into my jig spot. And my jigs got everywhere. Then I have one of these. It's the JB 1-eye hook. I've got a perch tucker wrapped up in some stuff here. Trying to get it undone with some bobber stops and stuff hooked in with them. Make tons of bobber stops. I've gotten lots of bobber stops because they work great for these. They work great for these. These work awesomely. And then you can put glow sticks in the top. And you have these. I have 2 Thrill little bobbers. They work exceptionally great. These work great because you can't get ice in this one. You can't get ice. It's got a big area, and to get ice into this top one, it'd be hard. To get ice to this, it'd be hard. For this, it can sit like this, so you can easily get ice into that, and that freezes up a lot. And it's hard to do that and make sure you don't get a bite when you're doing that. These sit straight up and down when you're reeling up and down and putting it down. They don't sit like this unless your thing hits the bottom and you let out a bunch of line. These, if you let out a bunch of line, they'll sit like this. If you have enough, it'll sit like that. If you have too less, it'll still sit like that. But now I've got perch talkers galore in here with lots of little jigs. Little jigs for bluegill fishing. And then bobber stops. Tons and tons of bobber stops. Because you never know how many you can lose in a single day. You can use them on tip-ups to mark where you had fish on, where you set it at, so you don't have to keep on bringing your Vexilar over. We've got tons and tons of perch talkers here. We've got some JB lures and everything mixed in with everything right over here. But then we have my split shot little part here. I have a lot of little plastics in here for those little jigs. Black, red, pink, orange, yellow, see-through yellow, translucent white, and white. So that is all of my, not all, I believe most of my tackle. I don't believe I have any more. If I have any more in these side pockets, I have my stuff that I use to get the fish unhooked, but that's all I have. I didn't mean for this video to be this long, but it ended up being that. So I will see you later, and I will catch you on my next video.